Tonight, I got a special guest coming on. A great artist with great vibes doing his thing. He got a hit, Love Sick. We got N13 blessing up the universe. Everybody, even blessing me. Yo, check it out. Down to Earth podcast with your host, Sean Myrie. Bless up to the universe. It's coming through. Great artists on the rise, doing major things. Yeah, bless up Rastafari, Samurai J Tunes. We got this great artist coming through, making major waves all through the six, all through the universe. N13. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, making history. Just waiting for him to come through on that spaceship. Connecting, going through the universe. Let's see. Bless up, King. What you
Bless up,
saying?
bless up, bless up. One love.
Yo, it's connected right, yo. I'll say this to everybody. Introduce yourself to the universe, to those who may not know who you are.
All right, all right, all right. My name is N1N3, also known as K9. You know what I'm saying? From Toronto, artist from Toronto. Making some noise right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, you
Yeah.
gotta go right now. Love Sick. I'm feeling it, vibing to it because it's not like what everybody's doing. Like, yo, tell the people a little bit about yourself. Like, how long you've been doing this for, and
I've been
like,
doing. I've been making music since I was like 9 years old, so that's why the name came like that.
uh,
Um, First name starts with a K. The nine went in. My pops put it through like that, and then later on, I had to change the name for branding purposes, just because you can't really I couldn't really put it together in the sense of copyright issues and all that, and trademarking.
yeah,
So I changed it from K9 to N1N3 just because no one else has that name. So and it still goes with what it is, because the N1N3 really stands for nine, but there's a lot of nines out here. So at the end of the day, I just said, yo, call it N1N3, and from when we catch buzz, then we could really say it as it's supposed to be said. But for now it's
yeah,
N1N3. I've been doing this since I was 9. I've been doing it for my whole life, you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So it's in
Sounds
my
good,
blood.
man. It's true. I hear the sharpness, the greatness, and how it's caught like a legend like Busta. I seen that clip. My brother showed me it just recently. Not
Hmm.
anybody. You know what? I'm saying this early before we go in deep.
Hmm.
Straight up. There's no filter with me. I said not any artist,
Hmm.
not even here from the six or the
Hmm.
states, is gonna get anyone like a Busta Rhymes, a legend, a
Yeah.
lyricist,
Yeah.
great artist to recognize a next great artist. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hmm.
yo, people, I'm telling you, everybody's coming now. Everybody's coming out the woodworks for you right now. They
It's
want to
true.
listen to more. They want to
It's
hear
true.
more.
It's true. More is coming too, More is coming soon. The ship,
Hmm.
the car won't stop driving. You feel what I'm saying? No breakdowns over here. So, more music coming soon for sure.
So tell me about how you came up with that track. Like, what gave you the inspiration to come up with the Love Sick track?
Basically, how I came up with Lovesick was I went through like some type of heartbreak situation back in 2017. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I just flipped like during the little process when I was hurt or whatever, I just turned it into a record, and that's how that came. So that's an old song. It's not even new, right? It's old, written back then, and then I just flipped it and put it out now, and yeah,
Good
came out
music
like
lasts for,
that.
but good music, like my pop said, and many others said, lasts forever. You get what I mean?
It's
It's
true.
like no matter how long you ago you done it, it's like me. I have tracks I done a long time ago, but when you put it out and you thought it
Hmm.
wouldn't do, it does. You get what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Just for the,
Fact.
so yo, which part of Toronto you from? The east, the west? Many I don't ask, but it's interesting because there's a lot of artists.
So
Yeah, yeah. I know you're here in the backage. Yo, I was saying like, yo, which part of Toronto, the six you from?
uh, from the Jane, from the south side of Jane.
Ah, my
So,
people, yo,
yeah,
Sam's.
yeah, yeah, yeah. From the south side of Jane.
My fans must know you, man. Trust me. Some
Most
vets, yo.
likely.
Yeah, man. Frankie Payne and them.
Oh yeah. We know each other. Yeah, definitely. He's been around the ends for years doing his thing heavy, you know. So
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
we
Legend, man. That's West Side legend. So tell me,
yeah.
yo, um, how long have you been taking it serious, like the music thing? I know you probably been doing it forever, but like business wise.
Like business wise, I'll say probably like 6 years. 6 years, but like for real, I would say from since I was a shorty, like since I was 11 or whatever, you know, since I was 9, because I was signed to
Yeah.
a entertainment label when I was younger. So named Maximus ENT back in the days, and then yeah, I opened up for Busta and Kanye and Sierra and Nas and all of them when I was a little shorty. So, you know, I kind of know the game a little bit, you know, got my feet wet when I was younger. And then now
Yeah.
it's just to really, I took time off and came back. So that's how I came back on the Lovesick thing. And then now it's really like to really put things in motion for real, you know?
So you have to do it sometimes, yo. So I'm gonna ask you how you feel like the city since, because I ask everybody like the last 5 years as an artist, how
Hmm.
it's been bubbling. Because like it or not, top artists in the last 5 to 10, you know, I give it 5 years, a good 5 years. We have the top
Yeah,
artists in the world. So
yeah.
how's it been for you, artists? The experience of everybody feels it, like it or not, from
Yeah,
Toronto.
the city is good for music right now. For real, for real. There's a lot of new stuff coming out, you know. Drake really shined the light on Toronto for us to be
Yeah,
able to like capitalize globally, you know, instead of just locally. So the music scene out here is good, you know, it's good, and for me, it's good. But I'm also different. I'm not like every other artist, so I don't make
yeah,
music like every other artist. My content is a little different. So you
yeah.
know, it's a good space. It's a good space for me, especially because of the uniqueness I have. It's definitely a good space to be
So
trying to come out, you know.
what's some of your musical influences, like growing
Um,
up?
a lot of '90s stuff, man. A lot of that old school, rough and rugged boom bap stuff. You know,
Yeah.
like the EPMDs and the Eric Sermon, the Redmans, the Hit Squads. You know, the
Oh,
DOS Effects. You know what I'm saying? The Wu Tangs, the
yeah.
Tripod Quest. You know, like the list goes on because that's all I listen to. I don't even listen to modern music, so I just
That's good.
skim through it. I don't listen to it. I just skim through it. You know, so.
Yeah, that's what everybody does. Like when you've been in the dungeon and the studio and you're really working, I can tell
Hmm.
you're really an artist working. You
Hmm.
get what I mean?
Yeah.
Work. I feel it because that's what I do. Whenever I had time, I'd be just working,
Word.
working on
Word.
the
Yep.
mix, whatever, how you could get better. So how you
Yeah.
feel you've gotten better from coming out right now, like through the time you're away? How you feel you have what you have learned to progress?
I feel good. I feel good. I feel like it's time now. You know, that's why I came out when I did, because now I feel like it's really time to get it cracking, you know? Like I took my time off or whatever. I had to situate life stuff, and you know how it goes, yeah. We're all human beings at the end of the day. But like on the music side for real, yeah, I feel like it's time because, you know, I sharpened my sword, you know? I
Yeah,
sharpened
you're
my
sure.
sword, so now it's time to really start coming out slashing, you feel me?
And you're coming out smashing already. Me,
Mm-hmm.
vet. Like I said, people think I'm young sometimes, but my birthday's today. I'm a vet,
Oh,
and I
happy
listen.
birthday, King. Happy birthday.
Respect, yo, and I listen to all that music. What you're saying, I had two older brothers, so you can
Hmm.
imagine what I was listening to is hip
Yeah,
hop.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I know you're one of them artists. I've been looking for, like people said, there's no good new artists out there right now,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
you're one. This is a jewel right now. I'm telling people. That's why even Buster recognize it. People recognize it. Everybody's
Hmm.
gonna recognize it. And yo, N1, N13, K9, whatever in the
Hmm.
universe, people get and vibe to your music because it's timeless.
Right.
You probably have. I want to hear more music.
I
You
got
have
a whole
anything
lot
else?
of shit. I got a whole lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
A whole
You have a
lot.
video, another like a work of art you're gonna come out with soon
Yeah,
again?
soon, soon. I won't put no dates on it just in case, you know, it doesn't, we got to push stuff back. But I say
Sure.
summertime for sure I'm back. So more with more, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
we got stuff in the works already. I have records from before anyways that, you know, are sitting. So we got stuff coming for sure.
I gotta ask.
N1N3 definitely got stuff coming for sure, for sure. That's no cap.
I'm gonna ask you if you had to collaborate with anybody. If you had a chance to collaborate, pick anybody. Who would you pick to collaborate on a track with right now?
Um, mm, that's a big one. It's a toss up between three artists, to be totally honest.
I'm gonna give you six because we're from the six.
Okay, all
Six.
right, say less. I say Method Man is one.
Mm-hmm.
Redman is another one.
That's strong.
Busta is another one for sure.
Ooh.
Um, who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Nas is another one. Nas is another one.
Come on.
So what's that? Four? That's four. I got two more. Um, hmm.
Mm.
If they
It's a
if they
strong.
were still if they were still hitting,
Mm.
I'd definitely say DOS Effects. A lot of niggas don't know who DOS Effects is, but they got they yeah.
That's effects. Mhm. You said that's effects.
DOS.
I know what you
Di-
feel like.
Yup.
Yeah.
Diggy DOS. I'll definitely rock with Diggy DOS. And oh man, it's so hard to think of who the other person would be, you know. Maybe a 50. I just yeah,
50.
50. Yeah,
That's
that'll be a big one too.
that's a good combination. Yo, I'm gonna ask people because it's really the man them asking the man them of like
hmm
industry in certain ways. How you feel now? The women are coming in the industry because you
I
see a
feel
rise of women.
I feel like the women are doing pretty well. You know, they're doing a lot better than they were before. I'll tell you that much. You know, they're doing their thing. Like for me personally, I rather
Mm.
see women really like expressing their talent for real, and not so much on the sexual side. So people
Yeah,
can actually take them for what they really have to offer and not just like sexualize them or, you know, objectify them in that way. But
yeah,
I mean, yeah, they're doing real good, you know. Women are getting uh more accolades than men nowadays in this industry. So, you know, they're really the queens are really doing what they gotta do, you know. They're putting
yeah.
on for the women out here for sure.
So what you got like planning for the future? If like this COVID time, you probably just been in the studio. Do you have like a site, merch? I ask everybody this because this is the new way we have to adapt to
hmm
our universe, our people, is to keep them tuned in. So do you have anything like? I know you probably have something. I could see it already.
I don't have no merch in the works yet, but I always had it in the back of my mind, you know? I guess because I'm
Mhm.
so focused on the music right now, I haven't really been tapping into the gear and stuff
I
like
know what you're
that.
saying, man.
Yeah, the website under construction, so I don't really have that ready yet, but it's all coming, you know? It's all coming. In due time, it'll all come together, so.
So what you feel artists need to do right now in these days to progress? What like if you were telling like a youth who's coming up trying to come into the industry, how they should do, like positive or the negatives, how to avoid certain things. Any advice?
Um, Honestly, I always say this to everyone, like, just do your thing and stay out the way. And I'm gonna
Mm,
elaborate on that. Do your thing and stay out the way in the sense of like just focus on what you're trying to do and what you're trying to accomplish, and don't worry about the next man or the next person and what they're trying to do or what they may tell you to do. You know what I mean? Not every advice is good advice, so you know, just kind of just do what you gotta do, and the rest will follow. You know, once you focus and you know what your vision is and what your goal is, nobody can stop you. So
mm-hmm.
that's what I would say straight up, cause I don't feed into the negativity. You feel what I'm saying? Cause that thing is negativity is all around. So, you know, don't feed into the negativity. Just stay positive and keep pushing.
So what you would say, how you feel about how Canadian urban music or hip hop been going right now? Like how you feel it's going? Because I'm feeling it's good. I listen to everything, but
hmm
now I'm recognizing it more. How you feel
It
about that?
it's good. It's good, but at the same time, I feel like it glorifies a little too much of the violence and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You know, there's too much politics. Let me say it like that. There's way too much politics in the music right now. You know, in Toronto specifically. I don't know about the rest of Canada because I don't live over there. You know, so I only focus in where I'm at. So just where I'm at is too much of the, the rah rah politics. You know what I'm saying? If everybody in Toronto was to really get past the politics, we'd be a lot farther, to be totally honest. Because there's a lot of great artists in the city, but because of politics and due to certain places not rocking with certain places, it's halted. There's a lot of things halting us from really doing what we can as a city. Period. Just coming together. Like, look at Atlanta. Everybody always brings up Atlanta when they talk about this kind of stuff, but Atlanta and even the old school New York, the East Coast, like everybody
Yeah,
was together. Obviously, there's little
yeah,
beefs and fallouts in every place, but at the end of the day, like they're together in that sense, and they're unified, and really pushing each other to get up there. No one's looking at it like, yo, I'm the big man and the rest of you guys have to follow suit. Nah. Everybody's like, oh, we could all be big man. We could all be the boss and really get where we all want to be together. You know what I mean? And not on some clicked up separate stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about Toronto. Like everybody just needs to put all the BS
right, man.
aside
You're
and
right.
kind of just yeah.
He said it right, man. Trust me. To Earth, why I started this is one of those reasons to, buddy. You get what I mean? And right now,
Hmm.
it is working. And trust me, people are uniting. I got some sponsored artists. People see what that's all about as time goes. I'm putting in work. I'm an artist myself, more on the other side. You get what I mean?
Hmm.
To
Yeah,
help
yeah, yeah.
out and all that. Me and my brother. You get what I mean? Because we want to
Word,
see going for all of the artists coming out.
word.
You, not just a podcast, a movement,
Fact,
uniting
fact.
people, our skills and our talents, we're sharing the energy through the universe, through other artists. Because when I look on artists, it's like art. How people look on art, it's worth
Hmm.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
listen every. Like I said, I don't just listen to hip hop. I listen to jazz. I listen to rock. I can't.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like, but yeah, man, you're one of them great artists, and people
Thank
gotta
you,
check him out.
thank you, thank you.
Yo, tell the people where they could connect with you before we come off the spaceship, and what they expect to see from you. N1,
You guys can connect with
N13.
me via Instagram, itzk9 underscore. You connect with me on Facebook, N1N3 Music, Spotify, N1N3, YouTube, N1N3. You can get me everywhere as N1N3 as well. Even if you put me up, search me up on Instagram, you can put in N1N3 and I'll pop up regardless. So, you can put N1N3 all over the board on every social media platform and find me. And yeah, there's more music coming soon. I have an EP out already that I released on March 9th called the Dark Heart EP. You guys can go check that out. That's streaming everywhere as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's just what it is. More music
Yeah,
coming soon. You feel me? New music coming soon, new surprises coming soon, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? God
thank
willing.
brother
So
for coming on the Down to Earth, man. Blessing to you.
thank you for having me.
I want to hear it. Yeah, man, I want to hear it, man. Trust me. N1,
Facts. And
N13.
three.
Yo, I'm blazing up,
And
man.
one
It's my
and
birthday.
three.
I didn't even. I
It's all good. Blaze up. More life, more
Yo,
blessings to you.
respect
You know what I mean? More success
for
for real.
coming through the Down to Earth, man. N1, N1.